Hi, this is Kim Colapreti with Team Diva Real Estate at Coldwell Banker Bain. And we are here today with a really good friend of mine, Arik Korman. We go way back, don't we? And Arik is currently the communication director at the League of Education Voters. And we have him here today because we want to talk about the new budget that the governor came out with to fund education. There's a lot of changes that he's looking to make, and we feel those changes are really important for our state. For us, we just wanted to have this conversation so we can educate folks out there about what's happening around education in the state and how they can get involved. And we really would like folks to take the time to find out more about this issue, talk to your legislator.
It is said in the Constitution that it is Washington's paramount duty to fund education. Unfortunately, it wasn't done quickly, and the Supreme Court held the state in contempt last year in 2015.
Okay.
And because of that, they're fining the legislature $100,000 a day. Mm-hmm. And then the Supreme Court had another hearing in September of this year, just a few months ago. Mm-hmm. And they said, you know what, we're really serious. You need to get this done. And you need to get it done this next session, the 2017 session. We need to see real progress toward fully funding education.
Okay.
And so that's where the governor stepped in. And he presented a plan to raise the funds necessary to get the job done.
So funding schools through levies system really isn't a sustainable way to fund education.
Well, yeah, and it's not equitable either.
Right, that's a really good point. So what is a beginning teacher's salary, say, in Seattle?
So in Seattle, it's not even $50,000.
Jeez, that is crazy. Is there other things that the governor's funding increase will focus on to improve education?
Yeah, absolutely. There's a couple of other things.
Okay.
One of them is increasing funding to the Learning Assistant Program. They call it LAP.
Okay.
And that's for kids who need more help. There's a number of kids in the state who need extra tutoring or help with reading or with math. Another way that the governor wants to help kids is by increasing quality early childhood education.
Oh, that's a great program.
Yeah, it's called ECAP, the Early Childhood Educational Assistance Program.
Okay.
And this is for low-income families who would like to get their kids into quality preschool, pre-K, and so that way the kids will be kindergarten ready. And the third one is funding to the state need grant. That's a college tuition program for low-income students.
Oh,
and that's for either a 2-year, 4-year certificate programs. So it's not just they can only go to UW. It's a system that right now there is about 25,000 students who are eligible and aren't funded right now. This would help out by adding another 14,000.
The fact that kids in this state won't be able to even qualify for these jobs because they're not getting the education that they need seems kind of ridiculous.
Mm-hmm. Right, and it's just from a next generation perspective.
Right.
I mean, wouldn't you want our kids to at least have the option of being able to get these family wage jobs?
Of course you would. I mean, it's great to have people moving to the state, but we also see, as realtors, we see all the time when new people move here, the number one thing they ask is, how are the schools?
Right.
We've been talking to a lot of our realtor friends and talking to the community, and we are basically saying we think that B&O tax, I know it's a tax increase, but we have got to pay for education somewhere. And we're okay with that increase. It's not that much. And knowing that money is going to really help improve schools and education in the state, that makes me feel good. I mean, I'm okay with paying that money, and I really hope that a lot of realtors feel the same way, because I feel like we have to be together with the governor on this issue, or find a way that we can connect on this issue and find a happy medium or common ground. Because if everyone just says no, we don't want it to come out of our pockets, well, the pockets it's coming out of is our community.
Wouldn't it be great if Washington State had one of the best education systems in the country?
It would be great. It would be great for all of us, for realtors, for business, for teachers, for students, for homeowners. It would be great for all of us.
Well, let me tell you something.
Okay.
Right now, when it comes to high school graduation, we are number 38.
I mean, that's really sad. I mean, not to joke about it, but it really is sad that we have such an amazing state and there's so many great things about the state, yet our education system is definitely lacking. And that's going to start impacting business and the future of our generations not that long coming down the pike if we don't do something about it. So basically, Chavi and I are saying, as realtors, we 100% support the plan of the governor to move forward and fully fund education. And if that includes a B&O tax, we're totally okay with it, because we really think that funding education is way more important. And you know what? All of us have to give a little bit to get a lot. And this will be getting a lot if we can go from 38 to number 1. And you know, we always like being number 1, as Arik probably knows. We're all about being number 1 at Team Diva. So thank you so much for being here today, Arik. This is really important conversation. I appreciate you taking the time. And I'm sure we'll be talking to you again down the road.
You bet. If you want more information, go to educationvoters.org.
Thanks, Arik.
You're so welcome.
Thank you. And remember, if you have any questions and you want to know more about this issue, feel free to contact us at Team Diva. And this is Kim Colapreti saying ciao for now.